Well, boys, today is tomorrow, and Mr. Beast. Oh my